You know how some carriers give you so little for your older busted phone you just end up living with it? I don't think so. Verizon lets you trade in your broken phone for a shiny new one. You break it, we upgrade it.
You dunk it, doggy bone it.
Slam it, wham it, strawberry jam it. We upgrade it.
Get a 5G phone on us with select plans.
Every customer, current, new, or business.
Because everyone deserves better.
And with plans starting at just $35, better costs less than you think.
All right, folks. Dominique King created the I Heart My HBCU app in order for folks to help their favorite HBCU. Of course, there are 104 across the country. She joins us right now on Roland Martin Unfiltered. Dominique, how you doing?
Hi, how are you doing? And thank you so much for having me tonight, Roland.
All right, so exactly what's the app? What does it do?
All right, well, so the app is the official I Heart My HBCU, the official spare change app for historically Black colleges and universities. And it's really simple. You just go to iOS or Android and download the app. You sync your bank account, and then whenever you are out shopping, your spare change, the app is able to view all your transactions, and it rounds it up to the next dollar. So your spare change goes to your favorite HBCUs that you select.
All right, so so basically, if you spend $1.29 and you want that additional 71 cents to go to your favorite HBCU with the app, you can actually pre-select to go to that one HBCU, or can it actually go to several?
So you can pre-select it to go to several HBCUs, which is actually what is a unique feature about our app. You can select up to 5 HBCUs to donate to at one time. And the great thing about this is you can give to your alma mater, but you could also give to other HBCUs that may be in more need.
Gotcha. When did you create this and why? What led you to do it?
Well, so a lot of things really led me to do it, but what really spurred it at the time was back in 2017 when Bennett College was near closing. I'm an AKA, and we do a phenomenal job just raising money for HBCUs overall. And that year, Bennett College was near closing, and it really made me say to myself, how can we, prevent this from happening again? I'm a Howard University graduate. I'm a product of 2 HBCU graduates. My parents met at Tuskegee University, and just, having all those ties to HBCUs, it just made me say, what impact can I make? And so after that, I really started thinking, my background's marketing. I've been in marketing for 15 years and made this switch to tech. But I really, I put on my marketing hat and I said, what is going on? What are the challenges that these alumni are facing that's preventing them from donating to their HBCUs? So really, after conducting all that research, I knew a spare change app was the solution to make giving easy for everyone.
All right, questions from my panelists. I'll start with Monique.
I don't really have a question, just a comment. Thanks so much for everything that you're doing. As a proud Bison alum, I just am so excited that people who are bright and gifted as you are could be doing anything and choose to do this. So thank you.
You're welcome. And, I'm happy to do this again because I'm a HBCU grad. And I just think it's so important, whether you graduated from an HBCU or not, that these institutions, they're a part of our legacy. So while majority of them, they were not started by us, they were made for us. And it's so important that we protect this part of our history.
Robert.
So much, and thank you for all that you are doing in this space. Can you kind of give people details on how this works? I know we see this for other charities often and other initiatives. Can you kind of just give people the details on how exactly it works and how exactly they can sign up for it?
Yeah, absolutely. So, again, to sign up for the app, you go to the iOS App Store or you go to Android and just download it. And then the very next thing you're going to do is actually you could preview the app and explore it, right? And as you're exploring, don't forget to add your bank details, your credit card or debit card, or your actual bank details. And then after that, whenever you are shopping, our app is able to track those purchases that you make. So whenever you make a purchase, just like Roland said, if I spend $1.29, grabbing a burger at McDonald's, that's 71 cents in spare change. I'll round that purchase up to $2, and that 71 cents in spare change, it can go to the HBCUs that you select. And once you select those HBCUs, we send those dollars over to the HBCUs you select as unrestricted funds, so they can use it and really as they see fit at that time.
All right, then where can folks follow you, follow the app, more information?
Well, you can follow the app at I Heart HBCUs on Instagram, and then on Twitter and Facebook at I Heart My HBCU.
So I Heart HBCUs are on IG, and then say it again for the other ones.
It's on IG, and then it's also on Facebook and Twitter at I Heart My HBCU. And another thing I also wanted to mention that makes our app really unique is we have donor communities. So we're more than just a spare change app. We're also a community where you can connect with old classmates, you can network. And for every HBCU that we have in the app, we have a donor community for each of those HBCUs. So it really is, it's about building a movement. Because one of the things that I learned in my journey when developing this app is that, I want to make it easy for all alumni and supporters of HBCUs, right? And we're talking spare change. We're talking 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, and it really adds up, right? And sometimes you can feel like, man, I'm doing this by myself, but is it really making a difference? And it can really make a difference. And that's with all of us just really coming together and supporting our HBCUs. And Roland, I wanted to mention, I watch your show and you always talk a lot about the Divine Nine and us coming together and really supporting our HBCUs. And so that is what this app allows you to do. We have the donor communities for each HBCU. We also have chat rooms for the Divine Nine. So you can, join the chat room, represent for your sorority or your fraternity. And they also, each sorority and fraternity gets credit for the donations, and they get ranked based on that each month. So if you want to, have bragging rights and say, alphas are number one in terms of supporting HBCUs, then show it with your...
That's actually not subjective. So that's actually true.
Okay, well, I would actually agree with that, for the bros, and AKAs, of course, for the sororities. But yeah, so if you definitely want to have some bragging rights, actually right now, Deltas are number 2, AKAs are number 1 in the app. So, for all my Divine Nine that are listening, if you want to be number 1, you need to download the app and, show us with your spare change how much you love your HBCU. Additionally, we also rank the HBCUs each month based on how much they're giving. So, again, I went to Howard University. We're in the top 5, but we need to be number 1. So all my Howard University.
No. Who's number 1, 2, 3, and 4?
Oh gosh, I don't know the top 5 off top, but I'm going to encourage you, download the app if you want to view who's in the top 5.
Yeah. So you don't know off the top of your head.
But we rank monthly. So again, if you want to see your HBCU in that top 5 leaderboard, then you need to download the app so your university can shine for that month. And so I think those are some of the creative, unique aspects about our app. That community feature is really what's going to keep people coming back, and just remind people it's a movement. If you want our HBCUs to be here for a long time to come, we really can't depend on just one person to hold our community down, right? I love the fact that we have, Oprah, Robert F. Smith, Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion, a lot of celebrities giving back. And my dream would be to partner with one of those celebrities, but not so they can give back, but in order to get everybody else to give back. And that's what this app is about. It's not about let's get one big check from a celebrity. It's about let's get a lot of spare change from a lot of people, and it could be up to us to really preserve our cultural institutions.
All right, Dominique King, we appreciate it. Thank you so very much for telling us about this app.
Thank you so much for having me.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
Oh, no punches!
I'm real revolutionary right now.
Support this man, Black media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America, Roland.
Stay black. I love y'all.
All momentum we have now, we have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, this difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?